Right. Remember, still dealing with trigonometry here. I said your trigonometry can be divided into two sections. The first section is the one that uses your right angle triangle. If my theta is here, I can be able to find sine theta, cos theta, as well as tan theta. In other words, the SOHCAHTOA only works in a right angle triangle. Now, what happens when you've got a triangle which is not a right angle triangle? That's when this topic that you are dealing in kicks in. When you are dealing with triangles without 90 degrees, that's when we use triangle formulae to find those dimensions or those particular angles that we are looking for. Kungenzeka sisebenzisa i-sine rule noma sisebenzisa i-cosine rule. Kepha uma kuthiwa sithola i-area ye-triangle engenawo 90 degrees, sisebenzisa lokhu kuthiwa i-area rule. Isebenza kanjani i-area rule? Ukuze sikwazi ukusebenzisa i-area rule, kumele sibe nama-side amabili ancikene esiwanikeziwe kanye ne-angle ephakathi kwawo esiyibiza nge-included angle. Okay, that's one part. That's the area rule. Ngalawa amabili wona senze njani? Uma sikhuluma ngalawa amanye amabili ama-rules, khona kuthiwa i-sine rule, khona kuthiwa i-cosine rule. Sesizwile nge-area rule, sisebenzisa kuphela uma kufuneka i-area, futhi ukuze isebenze kufanele sibe nama-side amabili ahlangene kanye ne-included angle. Lokho kubili kona okuyi-cosine rule kanye ne-sine rule. Ake siqale nge-cosine rule. So isebenzisa kunjani i-cosine rule? Okokuqala, ukuze sisebenzise i-cosine rule, i-triangle yami kumele ingabi i-right angle triangle. Okwesibili, yini efanele ngibe nayo kuleyo triangle? Kumele ngenze sure ukuthi ukuze ngisebenzise i-cosine rule, kufanele ngabe nginawo ama-side amabili ancikene, nginikezwe ne-angle ephakathi kwawo lama angles. Esithi ama-two adjacent sides and an included angle, i-angle ephakathi kwawo lama side esiwanikeziwe. Uma nginikezwe lokho, definitely ngakwazi ukusebenzisa i-cosine rule. Kepha-ke uma ngakunikezwanga lokho, ngize ngasebenzisa ini? Obviously ngasebenzisa i-sine rule. Kusho ukuthi ngisebenzisa kunjani i-sine rule? I-sine rule ngiyisebenzisa uma nganikezwanga ama-side amabili ancikene kanye ne-included angle. Ake sibheke kule sibalo esinaso la ukuthi sona sifunani. Number one, okokuqala kuthiwa sithole i-distance ka-PB. Sinama-dimensions awu-3 la, siyayibona le triangle, futhi siyayibona le triangle. Sikubiza ngo-3 dimensions lokhu. That's how we look at it. Uma ngibuka le triangle, ake ngibheke ukuthi inhlobo ne-triangle leyo. Uma ngiyibheka le triangle, inayo 90 degrees. Okusho ukuthini lo? Okusho ukuthi kule triangle yami ngingakwazi ukusebenzisa uSOHCAHTOA because the triangle yami ino 90 degrees and these trig ratios only works in a right angle triangle. Let me look at this other triangle, the second one. Angakabhengisha ama-questions. Amehlo akho are the most important tool with mathematics yakho. Now, when I look at this triangle, I know a right angle triangle. So I can't use a cosine, I can't use here trig ratios. I can only use, in this particular section, it's either a sine rule nor a cosine rule. I guess bheke esithathu. Uma sibheka le triangle yethu esithathu, ino 90 degrees. Akushuthi khona sisebenzisa ini ama-trig ratios. Sine theta, noma cos theta, noma tan theta, depending ukuthi sinikezweni futhi kufuneka ini. Ake sibheke umbuzo wokuqala. Ufuna i-dimension ka-PB, ufuna i-distance ka-PB. Ake siubheke u-PB. Siyawubona u-PB. Kubalulekile ukuthi sayitshela umuntu obuza iphepha ukuthi njengoba ngifuna u-PB nje, yiphi kulama triangles zomathathu engizoyisebenzisa. Okay, it is very easy to use a triangle in 90 degrees uma ngabe ungakwenza. Njengoba sifuna u-PB, singakwazi ukuthola kule triangle u-PB? Yes, we can. So it is important ukuthi siyamtshela umsethi wephepha ukuthi I'm going to use a triangle in triangle PBD. PBD. This is the triangle I'm going to use. Why do we do that? We take the focus into this triangle because u-PB any examiner ingacabanga ukuthi usebenzise le triangle if you don't tell ukuthi usebenzise yiphi triangle. So it is important ukuthi sisho ukuthi yiphi triangle esiyisebenzisile. Right, in triangle PBD, this is the triangle PBD. It is a right angle triangle. Okusho ukuthi khona ngingayisebenzisa ama-trig ratios. Let's look at what we have. Sinale angle, sine opposite side, yini leli side adjacent. Siyamdinga? No, asimdingi. Sidinga leli side. Liyini igama leli side? Liwu-hypotenuse. Okusho ukuthi sidinga i-ratio esebenzisa ini? Sidinga i-ratio ezosebenzisa u-opposite kanye nani no-hypotenuse. Oh, okusho ukuthi i-ratio enjani esingayidingi? I-ratio zosebenzisa u-adjacent because we don't need the adjacent side. Let's go and look at our 3 trig ratios. Siyamdinga u-adjacent? No, we don't need adjacent. Siyamdinga u-adjacent? No, we don't need adjacent. Do we have adjacent here? No, we don't have adjacent. Hence, we can use that trig ratio. Inawo kokubili lokho esikudingayo oku-opposite kanye no-hypotenuse. Let's write it down. So we use a trig ratio sine. So sine of what angle? What angle do you have in this triangle? It's 18. So sine 18 degrees would be equals to opposite over hypotenuse. What is opposite? It's in dimension opposite. It is 7 over hypotenuse. What is our hypotenuse? It is, of course, PB. PB, the one we are looking for. We must have what we are looking for, PB. This is what this is the stage that we wanted to have. Remember, what is funa ubantina PB. We've got to make it the subject of the formula. Hence, our PB, you cross multiply. This will go this side, this one will come this side. PB will equals to 7 over sine of 18. Then we take our calculator, we simply punch it, and the calculator will give us the correct answer. Make sure that you punch it correctly. Uma ngabe ufuna ukuthola amaga wrong, you punch a wrong calculator yakho. So this is a fraction. We've got 7 ngaphezulu, we take it down, divided by sine of 18. Make sure that you push it correct. Sine of 18 degrees. What is the answer? It is PB. That distance is 22.65 meters. 65 meters, correct to 2 decimal places. Yes, it is in meters. 65 meters. 22.6 meters. Leyo it descends nayo ka PB. Remember what I said to you. It is important that as soon as I get this dimension, ngiyayithatha ngiyoyifaka ku-diagram yami ukuze ngikwazi ukubona ku-diagram ukuthi senginani. For the argument's sake, let's leave it here. Singayifaka lapha. I will show you the problem eyenzekayo uma le dimensions ngahamba ngasayifaka kwi-problem yethu. Let's look at the second question. This next one ifuna ukuthi sithole u-distance PA. Let's look at u-PA wethu. This is the distance PA. This is PA. Okay. How many marks is this one? It's 2 marks. And this one that we are doing now, it's 2 marks. Look at the next one, it's 4 marks. What is this saying to me? I am likely to use the trig ratios here in 2 marks. I'm likely to use the trig ratios in another 2 marks. In 4 marks, that's where the triangle formula will kick in. The sine rule, the cosine rule, or the area rule. Okay, I guess back again, PA weight. This is the PA. Ugiphi triangle. It is important that I mention the triangle engizoyisebenzisa. In this case, PA ugly triangle. I can use this triangle. So in triangle ACP, I'm going to use the triangle ACP. Right. I guess back again lapho triangle ACP. Yini esinayo? Sinale angle u-23. Sinale side esilibiza ngo-adjacent. Sifuna liphi? Sifuna hypotenuse. Okay. In my 3 trig ratios, I've got saw, car, to, wa. I've got to determine which trig ratio to use. Remember, ukuthi ngilobani? Ngiyamdinga adjacent, ngiyalidinga lela side. Eliwu hypotenuse. Iliphi iset esingalidingi lapha? Opposite. Okusho ukuthi trig ratio and opposite asiyidingi inhlobo. I go to my trig ratios and ngibheke ne-opposite, angiyidingi le. Khona opposite nala, angiyidingi le. So I'm left with cos. Asubheka u-cos. U-cos udinga u-adjacent, the hypotenuse, exactly what I have and what I need. So let's do it. We're going to use cos of 23, that's the angle that we're given there, is equals to, it's in the definition of cos, it's adjacent over hypotenuse. Which side is adjacent here? It is side CP, which is 18 meters. 18 over, it's adjacent over hypotenuse, over PA, the one that I'm looking for, over PA. Remember, we're required to find distance PA. So we need to make PA the subject of the formula. It's the same thing that we've done here. PA then will be equals to 18 over cos 23. What is the distance PA then? You go to your calculator, you punch your fraction button. On top, on the numerator, I've got 18. What do I have on the denominator? I've got cos 23. Then I check what my answer is. The distance is 19,55448. So it's going to be 19,55448. The 8 will come into 4. It will be 5. It will be 5. This one will be 5 as well. So it's 56, 19,56 meters. That's the distance PA. Remember, I'm supposed to take this and push it in here to see what I have. Let's say we're not doing it for argument's sake. Let's look at the next problem, what it requires. The distance AB. We're looking for this distance now, AB. Remember, we've got this dimension, this one, and this one. AB, ukuyiphi triangle? That's the first thing. Lo AB ekuthiwa ngimfune, ukuyiphi triangle? I can see that it is in triangle ABP. I state that I'm going to find it in triangle ABP. ABP. That's the triangle I'm going to use to find the distance AB because it is found in this triangle. Number 2, is this a right angle triangle? Do we have 90 degrees in this triangle? I check all my angles. There's no 90 degrees there, meaning that I can't use trig ratios. I can't use sine, cosine, or tangent. So what do I use? I can only use triangle formulae, which is the sine rule or the cosine rule. When do I use the cosine rule? I can only use the cosine rule when I'm given 2 adjacent sides and the included angle. When do I use the sine rule? When I'm not given the 2 adjacent sides and the included angle. Let's look at what we have. Looking at this triangle, it will be difficult to see that I got this if I did not take them and put them there and take them and put them there. It's much more easier when you take them and put them back into the diagram. Let's do it now. Remember, PB was what? PB was 22,65 meters. PA, it's 19,56. It's 19,56. Once you put the dimensions there, it makes life easier. So I advise young people to make sure that you take this dimension. As soon as you write them down here, go and put it where it belongs. Now I can see what I have in this triangle. I've got these 2 dimensions as well as an included angle. Whenever we've got 2 adjacent sides, they are next to each other and the included angle, I can use the cosine rule. Remember what the cosine rule says. If I'm looking for this side, del side squared is equal to del side squared plus del side squared minus 2 of del side times del side cosine of this angle. Let's write that down. We are saying AB squared is equals to del side squared, which is AP squared, plus this other side squared, which is PB squared, minus 2 of this side, which is AP, times a PB cosine of the included angle. In this case, 42 is the included angle, or angle P, cos P. That's what we have. Remember, we're not looking for AB squared. We're just looking for AB. How do I kill that square? I put a square root sign. So distance AB will then be equals to the square root of everything that is here. Right. AP, what is the value of AP? We've already calculated AP as 19,56. So wherever I see AP, I push in 19,56. Remember, this is squared. Plus PB. PB, where is PB? PB, it is 22,65. I push it in there for PB. Once I have this 2, I can roll. 22,65. This is 22,65. Once I have this 2, remember they are repeated here. So I can take them in here rather than going to the diagram. It's minus 2 into the first one, which is 19,56, times the next one, which is 22,65, cosine of the included angle. The included angle in this case is 42. From here, you go straight to the solution. AB will then be equals to, you punch the square root sign, then everything as it is. You open bracket, you push in that 19,56, it's 19,56, not 19,56. You close the bracket, you square that, press the x squared button, you press plus, You open the bracket, you press 22,65 exactly as it is, you close the bracket. Oh, you also square here. Make sure that you write it as it is. This is squared, this is squared, this is squared, this is squared. Those other are not squared. So it's 22,65. You also square that one, minus 2 into, it's 19,56, then 19,56. You close that bracket, you open another one. I hope we're doing this together. It's 22,65. You close that other bracket. Then the last one is cos of the included angle. In this case, is cosine of 42. It's cosine of 42. 42. Then you press the equal button. The calculator will do everything for you. Then you get 15,3999, which is 15,40 meters. Yes, it is in meters. The dimensions there are in meters. Right, this is how you apply the cosine rule. Thank you.